How's it going, everyone? It's Newhouse here, back with another video. It's finally the weekend, time to make some awesome content. Labor Day weekend, that means 4 days off of school. Plus, I don't have to go to school on Tuesday because I'll be learning at home, and maybe I can get some content out. I don't know, there's no promises right now, and I'd like to sincerely apologize for that. I've been talking on Twitter like, I might upload today, kind of rant about my back to school experience, and then I just never come out with a video, and it's just ridiculous. I'm sorry for that. Anyways, today I'm here to bring you an epic video recapping my excellent week at school. I had a pretty generic week. There were some funny things to talk about, and some things I can just rant about. Overall, this video is just going to be me ranting about school and just complaining about how terrible my teachers are, because I'm a pessimist, of course. But yeah, if you had an awesome back to school experience, a crappy back to school experience, just share it with me in the comments or at me on Twitter. I'd love to hear how all you guys are doing. And one more thing before I get into this video, as you can tell, I've changed my background from my terribly lit room to my basement. I've also gotten the earbud for maximum audio quality. I haven't gotten my old phone back for better camera, so we're just rolling with the 6S right now, but I promise I'll start trying to put more effort into my videos, making them more quality, maybe not editing wise, but just around me. And I apologize if you can hear the PC in the background. My family desktop is a giant piece of crap, and it just is constantly sounding like a jet engine. It's like 10 years old. So back to school. How was it for me? What sucked? What didn't suck? And is it going to be a good year overall? Is 2020 back to school going to be an epic year of good education and prime learning, hanging out with friends? Well, probably not. For my first experience going back to school since the whole virus outbreak, there hasn't been a lot going good, especially given that my teachers have had 3 months to prepare, actually more, and the school system has had over 3 months to prepare, and yet we're still having trouble with a lot of things. And I understand, you have to be lenient with teachers. They're going through the same pandemic as us, but they have to worry about bills and feeding themselves and all that stuff. I get it, but it feels like the school should have taken more initiative, because last year, when they had to close right away, they didn't have anything to present to us. They had very little time to prepare an education. Yet here they've had months to come up with something to do, and there's not a lot. Just going back to this first week. Maybe it's because it's all an introduction, maybe not, I don't know. The reason I'm starting off this rant by talking about not having enough work is because of the fact that our online schooling has been done really poorly this week. And I don't know if that's just because of the fact that this is an introductory week, there's not a lot of work in the first place, or if they really just don't have anything planned. I've went to school 2 days a week in person, and then 2 days a week virtual. And online was terrible. In person was good for the most part. There were some weird things, but I'll get to those later. So online, we basically just sat there all day the first day, and the second day, we had very limited work, which is why I've been kind of going off with, where's our work? Most kids would be excited, but I want to just get into schooling. If we're going to do school, let's actually do school. And on top of this, we're only going to be going to school 2 full days a week. The rest is going to be online. So if there's not a lot of work, right now all we've had is Google Forms. That's the work I'm talking about. If there's not going to be work and stuff educating us, I'm kind of scared because this is my junior year. This is like my most important year. And if I'm not getting that prime education, I'm not going to be ready for college. That's why I'm freaking out. So I'm sorry if I came off really strong in the beginning of the video saying that this year's not going to be good education-wise, not going to be good hanging out with friends-wise. I've had friendship experiences in school. It's really hard because, first of all, not all my friends are even at school in the first place. And second of all, you have to stay social distance. You can't really interact with them. You can't pick to eat lunch with them. You got to eat lunch with your fourth hour. That's just a messed up system. So luckily we have outside of school to do that. But in school with the work, it's not looking good for us. Now that I've gotten just that main rant being like, educate us out of the way, And once again, I apologize. I don't know if that's what the whole year is going to look like. This is just kind of a first impressions video. I'll probably be making many more videos about school because it's the main thing in my life. I'm a 16-year-old kid in high school. That's my experience. And I want to kind of talk about now some of the funny things that happened to me. They weren't funny in the moment, they were stressful, but it happened to me on the first day of school. Something happened to me today at school. There's just always kind of stressful experiences. They usually end up working themselves out, but here they are. So number one, the first day of school, I haven't been there in 6 months, right? So I'm hoping this is going to go as smooth as possible. The day's looking good. I get there, I park, I find my spot. Great, perfect. It's my first year driving to school. I've been kind of stressed about that. But my friend and I get out. My little brother walks to the middle school. We're good. I head to my first hour, and right then, I completely forget to turn in my forms, so I end up having to take those to the office later. That's not the stressful part. The stressful part is I'm waiting for the PA system to call my last name, N, to get my picture taken. All right, simple enough. The PA system breaks, so it goes from like L to Q. And I'm like, whoa. So I have to rush down there in the middle of my second hour, which is algebra, my hardest subject. And I'm like speed walking down the hallway. I get my picture taken. My eyes were swollen. They look way better now. This one's droopy still, healing. I get my stitches out tomorrow, so that's good. But my picture kind of looks dumb. I get back to my Algebra 2 class, and everyone's like working on something. He had explained so much. My algebra teacher moves at an insane rate compared to the other teachers. They're like, here, let's do a Kahoot. Let's talk about our names and get to know each other. No, this guy dove straight into the point. So I had to ask a bunch of questions. It was super, super stressful. And just everything was going fine after that. Going around, all my classes are good. I can't say I really like the algebra class. The teacher's nice. Just, I'm not sure if I'm ready. I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared because of my ability to do math. It's terrible. I did Chemistry 215 last year, and I was just squeaking through that class because I can barely do math. And yeah, there's more to high school than just math, of course, but it's definitely going to keep me awake at night. I am terrified. And then the last experience on my first day that I had was trying to get out of the parking lot. That is crazy. There's so much traffic. I got to my car fast. My friend hopped in. We were cruising out of there. We spot my little brother walking up the sidewalk from the middle school. We get him in, and then I realize the back wiper's going. And I'm like, crap, I can't turn it off. I look like an idiot. And on top of that, I'm trying to battle with traffic. There's like people cutting in front of me. It was just so stressful. And I go like 2 miles with just my back wiper on a hot end of summer day. It's just, I looked so dumb probably. I know most of you are probably like either laughing at me or just being like, it's not that big of a deal. No one probably cared. But it was just so stressful. My head like exploded. And then for the last day today of school before the weekend, I basically almost lost my wallet. Luckily, my teacher came in clutch. He took it to the office. But, of course, it happened in second hour algebra, and I missed the warm-up. He was answering questions about stuff I wanted to know because I have this stupid review due this weekend, or next week, that I have to work on this weekend. And it's just like, oh! Anyways, that brings me to the end of my first week of school. I had minimal homework. I got it all done if I had it. My classes, for the most part, are good. I'm on my way towards graduation. My progress is good. I intend on making videos this weekend if I can. I hopefully can. I don't know. I am traveling up north, but when I get back, I should have like 2 days to make videos. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe I'll put together a vlog about my experience going up north. I think just my little brother and I are going, so I'll be driving. It's just going to be a cool first experience for me since I just got my license in August. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me some more suggestions on video ideas. I mostly do talking. I'll talk about funny subjects if you want. I'll go do the research. And I'm hoping to upload more. Who knows if I will. I gotta balance that with school, and I lack motivation. But at the end of the day, when I make a YouTube video, I feel accomplished and I enjoy it a lot. Anyways, guys, this has been a school rant with Newhousey, and I'll see you in the next video.